Mike Dawson had never been a fan of cable TV. It was an overpriced relic of the past, filled with channels he never watched and hidden fees that multiplied like cockroaches. But he kept the service for his parents when they lived with him. After they moved to Florida, he saw no reason to keep throwing money into a void. His cable was bundled with his internet and phone, and cancelling it turned out to be a bureaucratic nightmare. After hours on hold and multiple arguments with customer service, he finally found a loophole, switching the plan to a prepaid model and letting it expire naturally. When the final payment ran out, the company sent a message, "Please return your set-top box." Mike complied. A technician came, signed off on the return, and left with the equipment. Done, or so, he thought. 2 weeks later, the calls started. "Hello, sir. We noticed you haven't recharged your cable service. Would you like to make a payment now?" The first time, Mike politely explained that he had disconnected the service and returned the box. The second time, he was less polite. By the fifth call, he was fuming. A little research revealed that the cable company had outsourced customer retention to a third-party call center. Their strategy was simple: call every customer who hadn't paid, without actually verifying whether they still had an account. Mike tried arguing, reasoning, even demanding to speak to a manager. Nothing worked. The calls kept coming, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day, from different numbers, different voices, but always with the same script. That's when he decided, if they wouldn't listen to reason, they'd listen to pain. The next time they called, Mike took a deep breath and played along. "Actually," he said, "I've been trying to get help. My set-top box isn't working." "Sir, you need to recharge first, then we can assist." "But I already recharged," Mike lied. "And now the TV says no signal. Your customer service never helps me." "I need a technician." The operator hesitated. Mike sighed dramatically. "You know what? Maybe I should just switch to a different provider." That did the trick. A technician was scheduled for the next morning. When the tech arrived, Mike greeted him with a beer. "Listen, man, I don't actually have a cable connection anymore. They just won't stop calling me, so I figured I'd waste their time for a change." The tech, a guy named Ray, burst out laughing. "No way, you serious?" "Dead serious." Ray leaned against the door frame, shaking his head. "Damn, that's beautiful. You know what? I say keep going. These idiots never learn unless it hits their bottom line." So Mike did. Over the next 3 weeks, he booked 8 more service calls. Each time, he fed the call center a new lie. The box turns on but won't load channels. It keeps restarting on its own. It worked yesterday, but today it's dead again. The remote isn't responding. There's static on every channel. Every time, a tech would show up, only for Mike to greet them with a drink and an explanation. Most found it hilarious. A couple were annoyed at first until he played them recordings of the endless spam calls. "Man, screw these guys," one of them said, shaking his head. "You're a legend." By the 8th visit, management finally noticed. The next call wasn't from a low-level telemarketer. "This is David Calloway, Regional Supervisor for Customer Retention. Can you tell me why you've booked so many technician visits when you don't have an active connection?" Mike grinned. "Sure. Can you tell me why your company won't stop calling me for payments I don't owe?" Silence. "You see, David, I tried doing things the right way. I cancelled my service. I returned the box. But your outsourced team doesn't have updated records, so they keep harassing me. I figured if you're going to waste my time, I'd return the favor." More silence. Then, in a tight voice, "Do you have proof of these calls?" Mike said the recordings. David didn't reply right away. But 2 hours later, an email arrived. Subject, service call resolution, message, "We have removed your number from our system. You will not receive further calls. Apologies for the inconvenience." Mike leaned back in his chair, victorious. 4 weeks, there were no more calls. Then, one day, a single unknown number popped up. Mike answered. "Hello, sir, we noticed you haven't recharged your..." Mike grinned, letting the silence stretch. "Sir," finally, he spoke. "Oh, thank God. My set-top box is broken again." The line went dead. And just like that, The calls stopped for good.